Today, we're kicking off 2 weeks of lunches. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. My name is Kira if you are new, and today I am kicking off 2 weeks worth of lunches. So where lunch is falling into my schedule this month, I need to do a 2 week worth of lunches. So in this video, you guys are gonna get 2 full weeks. And today we're kicking it off actually on Labor Day. So today is Monday, September the 1st. It is Labor Day and my kids are actually off from school, but most of us have to work today, and so I still want to be able to pack them a lunch. I'm gonna put it in their lunchbox. The only thing I did differently is I did not put their hot food in a thermos because they can just heat it up in the microwave when they're ready to eat it. But I wanted to set this up for them so they are all set and ready to go so that they can help themselves throughout the day since we have to work. So last night for dinner I did Swedish meatballs. I do have a recipe video for this, so I'll link it if you guys want to check it out, but it's a super simple and easy recipe and everybody loves it. So we had Swedish meatballs last night over white rice and the kids just loved it so much they wanted it on repeat. So they are going to have that for lunch today. The kids actually have pretty much the exact same lunch today besides their chips. So I did give them each a cheese stick for a little bit of extra protein. Maya has the spicy dill pickle chips, but Mason doesn't like spicy, so he has the Pizza Party chips. These are from Trader Joe's, the Pizza Party ones, and the spicy dill pickle are from Aldi. So that's where they differ. And then they both have some green grapes. They both have a berry juice box. And then when I was in Houston with my husband, we stopped at a Walmart and they have these little mini pies. Sometimes my Walmart doesn't have them, but I looked on the app and they did not have s'mores in stock. And so I thought these would be pretty cute, especially since today is Labor Day and they're home. So I can put something like this in their lunchbox. I would never put this in there if they were taking it to school. So I just gave them each this little s'mores pie and I thought that would be cute just as a special like Labor Day surprise. Oh, hold up. I have one more thing for them. Ta-da! Something like a simple festive napkin definitely changes the feeling of their lunch and makes it feel a little bit more like a specialty lunch. So I had just picked up these flag napkins from the Dollar Tree last year and I threw them in my summer bin because I never used them. So I just broke them out, already had them, which was great, and napkins don't go bad. So got some flag napkins to throw into their Labor Day lunch. Let me come in here and just grab some forks so they each have a fork to eat their food, and then I'm gonna go ahead and pack this up in their lunchbox and leave it for them so that once they crawl themselves out of bed and they're ready for lunch, it's all set and ready to go. But all right, you guys, I hope you had a great Labor Day weekend and we'll see you bright and early tomorrow on Tuesday morning. All right, you guys, good Tuesday morning. It's the day after Labor Day, so the kids are going back to school after their 3-day weekend, but it kicks off Mom's crazy week of work. I am off Thursday and Sunday, but then my shifts today and tomorrow, and then my Friday, Saturday shifts are really long because we're starting at the Alamo Dome, and so it's all like new operations. I don't know what we're getting ourselves into. It's gonna be crazy. So I have a lot going on this week, and I'm actually so tired that I'm gonna go back to bed after I send the kids to school, like even if it's just for an hour, and I never do that, but I am so tired. So I kept it good and simple today just to kind of get them quick and out the door. So we're doing peanut butter and jelly today. Maya is doing the good and simple. She did the creamy peanut butter from Trader Joe's with the Welch's grape jelly on the Sara Lee artisano bread. So she should enjoy that. And then that's the red, white, and blue sugar cookie that I got from Aldi, along with some strawberries and blueberries and their red, white, and blue napkin, just kind of sticking with the theme. I'll probably stick with that through most of the week. Gave her the Cheez-It Extra Toasty, and then she has the raspberry lemonade fruit strip, and then she has a fruit punch juice box. So kind of, again, tried to stay with that red, white, and bluish theme. And then Mason is taking the last of my favorite flavor. This is my favorite American Dream nut butter flavor. It's the pot of gold. This one has like pretzels in it and caramel chips, and I don't know, it's been my favorite forever. I love this peanut butter, but I just picked it clean for him, and so I put the last of the pot of gold peanut butter on here for him, with some fluff, because he enjoys fluff on his sandwich. So I did fluff with the pot of gold peanut butter. He also has the cookie and the blueberries and strawberries. He has the cheddar jack Cheez-Its, and then this is the strawberry lemonade strip. And then he also has a fruit punch juice box. But all right, you guys, that's our Tuesday. I'm gonna pack them up. I'm gonna go back to bed, and then I'm gonna get up and start my crazy week. I'll see you guys tomorrow for hump day. Good morning, you guys. Happy hump day. We have reached midweek, and I've been dreading today all day. So I want to get through today and have tomorrow off. And then Friday, pictures are being taken here, and we're finally moving forward on some things. So got to get through today, right? Well, if you see me tomorrow, then I've gotten through today. So let me share with you what the kids are having for lunch today. I always leave just one lonely of something there. So that's one of the Just Bare chicken nuggets that are left. And then each of the kids have some of those in their thermos. And I always make sure to put a paper towel in there so any condensation that builds will be absorbed by that paper towel, and they won't have wet, soggy nuggets when they get to school. So Mason has 6 and Maya has 5. They're pretty nice sized nuggets, so that's all really that they need. They're each taking a juice box. Mason has the berry and Maya has the fruit punch. Then they're each taking one of those fruit and vegetable pouches. Mason has the apple, strawberry, spinach, and Maya has the apple, mango, yellow, carrot, peach. Maya has some O-Snap pickles back there. I thought that would go good with her nuggets. And Mason has a cheese stick. And then each of the kids have some of those red, white, and blue, the cupcakes that I got from Aldi. They were only 69 cents, which was great. And I ended up bringing them into work so that they could have some special treats during our big Labor Day sale. But I left 2 home for the kids to be able to take to school today. And then I think that's it. This is like the remainder of the plate that had like what was left of the Labor Day stuff on it. So starting tomorrow, they'll be back to regularly scheduled programming on snacks. Mason has a little sweet and sour packet from Wendy's for his nuggets, and Maya just has some ketchup packets. That's what she wants. And then they have some popcorn here, and then they each have their flag napkin. And that is it, you guys. So that rounds out Wednesday. We'll see you tomorrow on Thursday morning. Good Thursday morning, you guys. Good morning. Mom is so sleepy. Our event went really good, but I'm very, very tired, and I'm really looking forward to having off today. Like, debating whether or not I want to go back to bed. I shouldn't, but I want to.
Hi, I'm brushing my hair right now.
You're brushing your hair? Okay, well, don't brush your hair near the food, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. All right, so it's breakfast for lunch. We have not done a breakfast for lunch in a very long time. Mason had said that doing breakfast for lunch is kind of messy, and I've been avoiding doing bagels because I was afraid of him biting into that with his front teeth. So these are the croffles. They're like a croissant waffle that we got from Costco. They're soft, they're flaky, they're sweet, they're so good, and you don't even need syrup on them. So they're pretty big. That's me ripping them in half. It's not like I gave them 2. They're huge, and then I just ripped them in half at the seam and put the pieces in there for them. So they are delicious, and the kids are going to love them. They had one of them that we tasted like when they first got back from New York. I made one for them to taste, and they both really liked it. So I know they'll eat it, but at least we don't need syrup or any of the mess or anything like that. They are taking yogurt, and you know what? I'm used to their little other Benko boxes that the yogurt doesn't fit in here. So I took the yogurt out of Maya's and didn't realize that the Feastable boxes are so big, I could have dropped this yogurt right in there. And so each of them have this, which is the raspberry yogurt from Trader Joe's. These yogurts were really good. Like, I might go back just to get the yogurts. They were really good and the kids are enjoying them. So definitely a good score on the yogurt. These are from Aldi. I picked these up a while back. These are the little peanut butter and jelly bites. I thought that would pair. It's almost like a granola bar. So I thought that would pair nicely with their breakfast. They each have a fruit cup. Mason has mandarin oranges and Maya has peaches. I may actually, let me switch that because he will like the, okay, yeah, that's a little bit better. And so we have peaches here. These are some frozen cookies. These are the ones that are like s'mores. So I thought sticking with our campfire, end of summer, Labor Day theme, I would do s'mores cookies for them. So they each have the s'mores cookie, and then they each have a juice box. They have berry and fruit punch, and then they have their flag napkin and spoons. But that is it, you guys. That's their breakfast for lunch, and then we'll see you tomorrow for TGIF. TGIF, you guys. So happy to be at the weekend. Although it's still a long weekend, I am happy to be there because then I don't have to get up at 6 a.m. So this is what I put together for the kids for lunch today. They're getting a cold lunch, and it's something that I was able to throw together quite fast so that we can get out of here and get on to our Friday. So each of the kids are taking a cold sandwich. Maya is just taking hers on the Sara Lee Artisano bread, and Mason is taking his on a sub roll from Aldi. He definitely likes that bigger, bulkier sandwich. Maya is fine with just a regular sandwich. So Mason on his has a thin layer of mayo, and then he has some of the Hillshire Farms honey turkey, and then Maya has a thin layer of mayo, and she has the Hillshire Farm honey ham. So that's their sandwiches. And then Mason just told me he no longer likes the berry juice box. So now I need to keep that in mind. If you guys could possibly remind me not to give him the berry one. So both kids have a Capri Sun fruit punch. I cut up some fresh pineapple for them this morning. So they both have some fresh pineapple in here. Mason's crunchy factor is he has the Cheez-Its snapped. And then Maya is finishing off the last of the spicy dill pickle chips. And then they each have a frozen zebra cake that will defrost by lunchtime. They each have a fruit strip in the peach lemonade flavor. And then Mason has one of these Nature Valley muffin bars. I've been trying to put like a little something in their backpack or in their lunchbox in case they get an opportunity for a snack or to eat something midday. I did the same thing for Maya. I gave her a Cliff Kids Z-bar in the chocolate chip. This way they both have something that they can grab to munch on throughout the day, and then the rest is for lunchtime. But all right, you guys, we're gonna go ahead into the weekend. Remember, this is a 2-week lunch video, so we'll see you bright and early on Monday morning. Good Monday morning, you guys. Welcome back to another week of lunches. I know you guys are getting a 2-parter, so it's a bit of a long one. But it is 6:58 on Monday morning. I'm about to close these up and get the kids out and going, but just wanted to share with you guys what they're taking today. So I'm using their Feastable box as like a bento box because their corn dog doesn't fit in it. I've thought about maybe just cutting the stem, because if I cut the stem just in half, it will fit in here. But I was thinking all like cold and non-hot things can stay in here, and then this will stay like that as piping hot, insulated in the foil. So the kids are taking the last of the turkey corn dogs from Trader Joe's, so they enjoy those. That's like always something that never comes home. And then this is like the rest of their stuff inside of their box. So they're each taking some of these Simply Cheetos Puffs, the white cheddar. They're both finishing off the green grapes down there. We had the green and red ones from Trader Joe's, and so we're just finishing off the green ones right now. They're each taking a fruit punch juice box. Speaking of Trader Joe's, this is the snack duo that I've been dying to try. I picked this up while they were away for the summer, and so I want to see if they like these. And so this is the snack duos. I've gotten them the peanut butter and jelly ones, which they ate for a long time, but then they said they were over them. But this one is a chocolate and peanut butter, and I thought they would really like this. So I gave each one of them one of those. They each have a cheese stick, and then Mason has the raspberry lemonade, and Maya has the peach lemonade of the fruit strip. And that is it, you guys. Good old simple Monday lunch. I'm gonna throw in a napkin, close this up, make sure hair is brushed and teeth is brushed, and get these little buggers out the door.
I'm tired.
Tired? Yes, I know. Mondays, you guys. See you on Tuesday morning. Good morning, you guys. Happy Tuesday. Back to serve my kids up another tasty lunch. And today we are doing breakfast for lunch because we did breakfast for dinner and we had leftovers. So I'll back you up over here just so you guys can see. Last night we made croissant egg sandwiches, and so we had a bunch of ones left over, and so I heated them up and let the kids take breakfast for lunch. So Mason has ham, egg, and cheese, and Maya has bacon, egg, and cheese on a croissant, and you'll see those are pretty big. So I heated them up this morning, toasted them, got them all hot, and then cut them in half and put them side by side, the halves side by side, inside of some foil to keep it warm. And then the rest of the stuff is just like a breakfast add-on. The kids are probably not going to eat all of this. They have been coming home and eating a snack primarily out of their lunchbox. Whatever they have left over, they have to finish their lunchbox before they can eat anything else. And so I just threw some extra like breakfasty choices in, and they can decide what they want. So inside of Mason's, I threw the strawberry walks into a bar cereal bar. It's good and soft for his mouth, and he's been enjoying them, so I got that. And then I gave him, like as a sweet treat, one of the zebra cakes. Maya and him always split a package because it comes two in a package, but that's a lot for them. They each have a banana. I put it in a sandwich bag because when I was separating them, the tops ripped off, so I didn't want it to turn brown. So I stuck it in a sandwich bag for them. Mason has a Stonyfield yogurt, and I got the ones with the peel off top because I've been like putting it in their little bento box for them, and then Maya says it's been getting all over the place. I noticed, you guys saw last time when we did breakfast, that little yogurt fit right in their tray, and I didn't notice until after. Mason's obviously stayed good because it was in the container, and hers got all over. So I just got these with the easy rip top so they can bring it like this and eat it. So that's just a Stonyfield strawberry yogurt and an apple juice. And then Maya has her bacon, egg, and cheese. She has her iced oatmeal cookie Z-bar. She has her zebra cake and her banana. Her yogurt is blueberry, and she has the fruit punch juice box. But all right, you guys, that is Tuesday. We will see you tomorrow for hump day. Good morning, you guys. We have reached hump day. I'm so excited. Hump day means I'm off tomorrow, so all I have to make it through is my day shift today. But this is what the kids are taking for lunch today. Nice, simple, good, and easy. So they have their thermo flask containers. Some of you guys have asked, Miss Ma'am, are you done with the things you need to do? Feed the dog? Brush your hair? Okay, focus on your things. Cannot be late. Thank you, ma'am. These thermo flask containers, some of you have asked where we've gotten them from. They're from Costco. They had them during back to school. I'm not sure if they still have them, but we did go and get them and then went back a couple of weeks later and got another set of 2, and they were still there. So heads up on that. But the kids are taking the Gordon's super crunchy fish sticks today. I put them in the air fryer. Mason has 7 of them. Maya has 6 of them. And I do always put a layer of paper towel on the inside so that it gathers any condensation and the food does not get soggy. So the kids are taking that, and then for their fruit, they're finishing off the pineapple, and I did give Maya her little bottle of tahini so she can put that on her pineapple. The kids each have the last of the Pringles. This is like a box, a mixed box of snacks and stuff that I got, and that was for, I think the kids were gone, and we're still like working through all those things that I got. Like, I think we'll still be using some of that stuff for another month or two, which is great that we stocked up. So Mason has the last of the regular Pringles, and then Maya has the last of the sour cream and onion ones. Each of the kids have a fruit strip. Mason has the peach lemonade, and Maya has the strawberry. And then these are those little like donut kind of things. These are the ones I got away on my trip. They're like little mini Oreo donuts. So I froze them since they were on the yellow sticker clearance rack, and I just pulled them from the freezer this morning. So the kids will have those defrosted by the time they get to school, and then they have their juice pouches. They're each taking fruit punch today, and then of course they're always taking their big giant Stanley water bottle. But all right, you guys, this is Wednesday. We'll see you tomorrow on my day off. Good morning, you guys. We have reached Thursday. That means Mama is off, which I am super excited about. And then we close out our lunch week 2 weeks tomorrow. So super easy lunch for today. Just wanted to get through lunch super quickly. So kids are taking peanut butter and jelly. Mason is actually taking the blueberry bunch. Blueberry brunch. This is a cashew butter. It's one of my favorites from American Dream Nut Butter. I actually just became an affiliate with them, so I'll make sure to leave my link in the description box. I always had like my regular link just from being a customer and having like a link to share, but I have an affiliate link now that gets you guys extra savings and points and things like that. So I'll leave that in the description box for you guys. But I sought out to become an affiliate because this stuff is so amazing. And we have 6 of them that just arrived yesterday, and the kids and I are going to film a taste test video today of us tasting out all of the 6 new flavors that came in for the new season. So but this blueberry brunch one, I put this in my oatmeal all of the time. It is so good. I make just plain oatmeal, and then I put a scoop of this with some coconut and either a blueberries or a banana in my oatmeal, and it just melts down into it, and it tastes like a blueberry muffin. This one is probably one of my favorites. All the ones that we got in the shipment are all peanut butter. I saved the cashew butters for my oatmeal, but we're out of all of these kind of peanut butters, and Mason really enjoys these. So we'll crack those babies open so that he can use those other ones next time, and I'll save this one. And I have a banana one in here. Which one is in here? Going Bananas, and that's also a cashew butter, and I put that one in my oatmeal as well. And so highly recommend them. So good. So Mason has that one with some fluff on there. He has a cheese stick down in there. He has some blueberries. I think I mentioned a couple of lunch videos back that Paul was going in for a procedure, and he was able to bring in his own food, and he got little cakesters, and he had given me 2 packages. I broke them apart a couple of weeks ago, the first one, and gave it to the kids, and then now I just broke the last one apart. I can't even believe it's still in the cabinet and nobody ate it, but I broke that apart and gave that each to them. And then Mason has an apple juice box and some of that Smucker's popcorn. And then Maya, I'm hoping she likes some of those American Dream Nut Butters today, because she is one for like just smooth consistency peanut butter. She doesn't usually like a whole bunch of stuff in it. So we'll see what she thinks when she taste tests those. Otherwise, I just have the smooth and creamy peanut butter from Trader Joe's with this Concord grape jelly from Walmart on her sandwich. She has a cheese stick, the blueberries, the cake stir. She has a fruit punch juice box, and then she has her Smucker's popcorn as well. But all right, you guys, I'm packing them up. It's time for Mom to go back to bed. I'll see you guys tomorrow for TGIF. It's Friday night and the mood is right. Gonna have some fun, show you how it's done. TGIF, my friends. We have reached Friday, and you guys have reached the end of 2 weeks worth of lunches. So comment down below right now and tell me that you made it through the end of 2 weeks worth of lunches. because I am super proud of you. Thank you so much for staying this long. But all right, you guys, this is what they're taking for lunch today, and I decided to switch it up a little bit. I made some chicken parm earlier this week, and I had some sauce left over that I just did not want to go to waste. And so instead of making them pizza rolls for Pizza Friday, Mom made English muffin pizzas instead, and they look delicious. Like, that was the perfect cook time on the toaster oven. Maya, of course, got pepperoni. Mason just got cheese. But I mentioned to you guys a couple of weeks back that the vendor at my job keeps bringing stuff, and he had brought like a 6-pound block of cheese plus shredded cheese. So I have mozzarella for days and days. I had just bought a giant bag from Restaurant Depot. So we need to find things to use to make with the mozzarella so it doesn't go bad. So pizza on English muffins is what they got for today. They're each taking a Capri Sun juice box. They each have a bag of the Cheez-It Snapped. They each have a ring ding frozen from New York. They each have a mandarin orange cup, and then they each have a fruit strip. Mason has strawberry lemonade, and Maya has peach lemonade, and that is it. And it is super late. It's 7:09. Kids need to leave in 1 minute, so I'm gonna go hurry up, pack this up into their boxes, and get them out the door. But thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, another lunch video, especially a super long one like this. I really appreciate it. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to give it a huge thumbs up. Tune in again. We'll be back in a couple of weeks with some more lunch inspiration. Love you guys all so much. Bye.